Hey guys, so it is Monday. So this is going to be like a normal vlog. I just want to sit down and talk to you guys about kind of what's going on with my life and why my uploading schedule has been so crazy and why I haven't been vlogging as much. Which obviously part of it is because I have a baby now and it's really hard to manage my time. Mostly because I'm like solely breastfeeding. Oliver's never had a bottle or anything, so every time he's ever eaten, it's been from me, like directly from me, and it gets very stressful when I have places to go or things to do. Like I had to take like the SAT, and I had to like make arrangements to leave like parts of the test early so I could feed Oliver, and it's just really difficult to manage my time, not only when I'm going out but also when I'm at home, because he eats every 3 hours and he eats for like probably half an hour to 40 minutes each time. So say I feed him at 8, he's probably not done till like 8:30, 8:45, and then I keep him up for an hour and a half like from when he starts eating, so he wouldn't go back to bed until like 9:30. And I feel like, I mean, obviously I could lay him down and then do my homework, but I feel like I need to be interacting with him. Like I don't want to just ignore him, you know? So on top of that, I have to figure out how to, like when to eat, because I only have an hour and a half of time when I need to eat. I need to do schoolwork, I need to clean, I need to pack, I need to shower. Like there's just, and I'm home alone most of the time, most of the day, and if I'm not, it's just because my mom is here and she has other stuff to do too, like cleaning and eating and a bunch of other like housework and packing. So that's kind of why I haven't been vlogging. Also, I don't really go anywhere. Like I probably go out twice a week. I go to church on Sundays, and then I go to Bible study on Thursdays, and then sometimes we'll go to Andrew's house over like on Saturday or Sunday. So yeah. That's also why, like, part of the reason why I'm not vlogging is because I don't go anywhere, so it's all boring. Like it's just the same thing every day, kind of like Vlogmas was. But at least I was going out, and like, because my college classes are over, so I don't go to class anymore, and even when I do, it's just there and back. Like there's nothing fun about that. So, but anyway, on the topic of packing, sort of, I haven't really talked about this with anybody except my friend Jill and a couple other people, but I am moving very, very soon. I've known about this for a long time, I just haven't really brought it up because I don't know, I feel like I've become more of a private person lately, like from my friends at least. Like I used to be really open and like I would talk about anything, and like, not that I don't talk about anything, but like I don't feel the need to tell everybody that I'm moving, because I don't know, there's no reason to in my mind. But the reason why we're moving is because the rent is very high at this house that we're at right now, and we have propane, which is really very expensive to heat and cool the house and for like the oven and all that kind of jazz. And it's a big house and there's a lot of people here, so on top of the rent and the propane and then all the mouths that we need to feed, it's just a lot. And we're renting this house, and obviously so the owners of the house kind of gave us an ultimatum and said, you can either stay here until next March or you need to be out by the end of May. And they were not willing to lower the rent, so we're gonna be out in like 3 weeks. Which, I mean, kind of came to a shock, I guess. I think we're all in denial, and we didn't start packing until like 2 weeks ago, and it's a big house and we have a lot of crap. And the house that we're moving to is definitely smaller than this one, so we need to get rid of a lot. And everyone's out all day. Like Noah goes to school, David, my dad, and Andrew all have to work. My mom works like 2 or 3 days a week, and she goes to hang out with her friends, and they go out at night, and it's just like pretty much the only day that we're all packing is Sunday or Saturday and Sunday. So we just have our dining room is just full of boxes right now and furniture. And I want to do a house tour of this house before we move, so I can partly like mostly for my own memory, so I can like remember this house for exactly how it was, even though it's all torn apart now. I wish I would have done it before we started packing, but that's okay. So yeah, that's kind of just what's been going on, like why I haven't been vlogging, and I guess I just keep forgetting to upload. Like I have everything ready, like I've had like 2 videos just like ready to go. I just forget about it or don't think about it. Ollie's sleeping right now. He's over there. I think, oh also, the owners of the house had someone come over to power wash the side of the house because it's all white and it's really old and it hasn't been painted in a long time. So I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what's going on. And I think that Ollie likes it because it's kind of like a noise machine, you know? But the owners of the house are also going through a bunch of renovations because the house is so outdated, I guess. It's just really old. It was built in 1969, and it was originally just like a cottage, and my room, you can't really tell, but it's like an A-frame, so it like goes down like this. My room is like the top of that original cottage, and then they started adding on, and that's why my room is so like extravagant, you know. That's why I have this extra room, because this was the original master bedroom. And I don't know if I've ever showed you guys my tub, but that's why the tub is so big, and like why I have 2 sinks and all that jazz. So anyway, they're doing a bunch of renovations. They've already redone a bathroom, which I don't remember if I showed you or not. I don't remember anything. But they completely redid the bathroom downstairs. I think they're redoing the kitchen a little bit. They're gonna paint some cupboards, I know that for sure. They're redoing my bathroom and my parents' bathroom. And they're painting the house. I'm sure there's more, I just can't remember. But they're trying to sell the house, as I said in my last vlog. I mentioned it. They're trying to sell it. I'm not really sure that they're gonna sell it for what they want it for, because they want a lot of money, and I don't think it's, it's definitely, it's on 80 acres and it has that private lake. So it is the next day, May 9th. It's Tuesday. My phone had a little spasm yesterday, and then after that the light was gone, and I didn't want to try and film with bad lighting, you know, priorities, man. The power washers are back, if you can hear them. They're over there this time. Before they were right in front of me on the front of the house. And Ollie's just laying down right here, hanging out. And Jackson is asleep downstairs. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of pick up where I left off yesterday. I think the last clip you saw, I was just talking about I was talking about how the house is very nice and it's on 80 acres. It's got a huge private lake. There's theater room. There's just a lot of room in this house. There's like 6 toilets, I think. Maybe 7. Big rooms, lots of rooms. But it's so outdated.